Standard 6. In our today's social studies lesson, we are going to look at resources and economic activities as our topic. And then our subtopic will be fishing. And now we start by asking ourselves, what is fishing? Fishing is harvesting of the fish from water, either for sale or for consumption. So harvesting of fish from water for sale or consumption, this is what we are calling fishing. So this fishing, they are caught, they are taken to market and sold, or they are consumed, that is they are eaten. So fishing is that harvesting of fish from water either for sale or consumption. So types of fishing, we have two, whereby we have inland fishing and marine or sea fishing. So what is inland fishing? Inland fishing is carried out in freshwater bodies. Fishing that is carried out in freshwater bodies is what we call inland fishing. And these freshwater bodies are like river, we have lakes, ponds and dams. Those water bodies, lake, rivers, ponds and dams are the one now. That is where the inland fishing is carried out. When we have the marine fishing or the sea fishing, this is carried out in salt water bodies like oceans and seas. The fishing that is carried out in salt water bodies, that is seas and oceans, is what we are calling marine or sea fishing. So we have inland fishing in Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania. Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania. And we start by looking at Kenya, whereby now we have the rivers that fishing is carried out in Kenya. We have rivers like River Nyando, River Yala, River Nzoia, River Tana, River Sabaki, and other rivers. Then we have lakes like Lake Turkana, Lake Baringo, Naivasha, Victoria. Then also we have some fish farms whereby fishing is carried out. There are some ponds that have been set by some farmers whereby fishing is carried out. And then we have also fishing now in Tanzania, and now we have some rivers in Tanzania that fishing is carried out. We have rivers like River Rufiji, River Ruvuma, River Mara, and others where fishing is carried out. Then we have also lakes in Tanzania whereby now fishing is carried out. And we have Lake Victoria, Lake Tanganyika, Lake Irukwa, and others. Then also in Tanzania now we have a swamp that fishing is carried out, and that is Malagarasi, which is it's along the banks of River Malagarasi. So there's fishing that is carried out in that swamp. Then also we have some fish farms in Tanzania whereby fishing is carried out. Then also in Uganda we have some lakes whereby fishing is carried out. We have lakes like Lake Victoria, Lake Kyoga, Lake Edward, Lake Charles, and others whereby now fishing is carried out. Also we have rivers like River Kagera, River Nile, and River Katonga where fishing is carried out in Uganda. And also in Uganda we have some fish farms whereby now this fishing is carried out. So we have some farmers who keep fish in their ponds, and also they do some fishing sometimes when their fish mature. So now we have the fish caught in this inland fishing in these three countries. So type of fish caught in this inland fishing, we have tilapia, we have Nile perch, we have bandy fish, and dagan. These are the main type of fish that are caught in this inland fishing. And now, what you are supposed to also to note is that Lake Tanganyika is where we get, or most of the daga fish are caught from Lake Tanganyika. The main type of fish that is caught in Lake Tanganyika is omena or daga. So we have now the problem facing fishing, or problem facing inland fishing in Eastern Africa or in these three countries, that is Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania. So we have overfishing whereby now we have a lot of consumers. So due to this high demand of fish, there is overfishing. Then lack of modern fishing facilities. So the fishermen who do fishing in these countries, they lack the modern fishing facilities. Also, they use another problem, that is the use of harmful chemicals. when fishing. So these harmful chemicals do kill even the young fish, that is the fingerlings, leaving lakes or rivers with no fish to, to fish in future. Then pollution of rivers and lakes. So pollution from maybe industries or from other human activities cause death of fish in these lakes or rivers or even in the ocean. We have water winds, especially in Lake Victoria, that is the water hierarchy in Lake Victoria has hindered fishing in that lake. Then poor infrastructure, whereby now these fish, after they are caught, they need to be transported to the market or to the consumer. So the state of roads in some areas now, in some parts of these countries, those roads are not good. So fish get too bad on the way as they are being transported to the consumers. Then using nets with the small hose, which now tap the young fish. So some fishermen use nets that are very small hose, and this hose now tap the small fish. So these small fish die before they mature. And then lastly, we have lack of clear-cut boundaries between the countries. And this mostly happens in the Lake Victoria, because now this lake is shared by these three countries. So there are no clear boundaries, and now there is harassment of fishermen by either policemen of other countries when they close the borders to do some fishing. So that is that about fishing in Eastern Africa. And for more notes and videos, you get them in our Summer Plus app. Have a good day.